Okay, we just learned about Alvin, a little bit more about Alvin and his gift. Interesting. Hello. Are you like all eating now?
What's keeping you here?
The sole thing capable of overcoming death.
Meaning gamble?
I speak of dice, of course.
Is a game worth coming back for?
It's a passion, not a game. I know. Made and lost fortunes playing poker. Lost my life, too, in a stroke of bad luck.
A game?
I did not return to play novices.
What?
Return when you've gotten some practice.
What is that now, Alvin? Are you afraid of that little thing? There's nothing around. Basket. Can you give me a basket? Nothing. Nothing useful, at least. Well, got some food. That's nice, I guess. What's going on? Why was the ground shattering like that? Who are you? Mansion Harn. Harn. Hello?
Greetings. You'll not get any further. The bridge is destroyed.
It doesn't look uncrossable.
There's just forests and meadows over there.
Thanks for the warning. Need a witcher?
You're a witcher,
Yes.
sir.
How long will the repairs take?
About a month, if the Griggs kept away.
A month? For a few small cracks?
Not only repairs, I'll make it wider. The River Ghosts will have the finest bridge in Temeria.
River ghosts?
Need a witcher?
My life's work stands at the edge of oblivion. You alone can help.
What's the problem?
I had a dream. The River Ghosts begged me for assistance. Me, a humble servant of the Lady of the Lake. A lifetime's chance to show my devotion.
Sure.
The old bridge I tended fell into ruin, yet the ghosts remained attached to it. They asked me to restore it to order.
How can I help?
What my son and I erect in daytime is destroyed each night. I'll wager it's damnable Griggs.
My help will cost you.
Do you wish 400 orens, or a book about spectres and the king of the wild hunt? Or you can have my son's help during dangerous excursions. He's an excellent archer.
Let's trade.
Visit the old wench in the village. Beware, she's a witch, but she may know some means of driving off Griggs.
All right.
Oh, he already knows like where he has to go. Later, Pat.
Never mind the sir. I'm Geralt.
It is a true honor.
How are you with the bow?
Best in the village. I can hit an apple at 50 pace.
Great.
Yes?
Don't you want to be a builder like your father?
Not really. When my father refurbished our hut, the doors wouldn't close. The stairs are such that even the cat fears them, and when it rains...
I see.
Besides, I prefer to use my bow. One day, I'll enter a tournament in Vizima.
Good luck.
This will be the
Yes?
greatest bridge ever. Cricket and everything. The water will flow over it, not underneath it. Ooh. Gained another freaking level. Oh, nice. What the fuck is going on? Where's the ground shaking? Well, we could go to that lady on the lake shore, I guess. Or let's first go to the village. Because there is this little matter of the trophy that I have attached here to my leg.
should meet him.
Why so surprised?
Rarely do any buy arms in murky waters. I'm no salesman like my father.
Your father.
My father told me to sell arms. But if no one buys... Oh, but better not to argue with father.
Maybe he wanted you busy.
Perhaps. I'm to sit quiet and sell to those who want to buy.
At least he has lots of arms. Malcolm Doonragger looks cool. He doesn't really have anything that's worth replacing my meteorite sword, does he? Well, 50% damage and precise hit. Could be nice. Don't really want to.
My regards, Mr. Witcher.
I thought the mayor was somewhere over here, wasn't he? Mayor's house somewhere? Maybe? No? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Went in a completely wrong direction. Go to the mayor's house. Tobias Huffman?
Beastie Beta?
Oh, fuck you.
Any work for a witcher?
A creature looking like a fish with legs appears by the lake. They say the crypt in the fields is home to a beast. It has huge teeth, resembles a dead mother-in-law.
Any reward for these
Bring proof, and
The scimitar from the crypt.
I've seen enough proof. You're 800 orens.
Whoa! Wait, does that mean that?
Work for a witcher?
A creature looking like a fish with legs appears by the lake. They say the crypt in the fields is home to a beast. It has huge teeth, resembles a dead mother-in-law. Horrible.
Any reward?
Bring proof.
Tell me more.
About what?
Any non...
Elves live on the shore. Pretty disagreeable lot. I thought to give them leftover food. They looked at me so... They're a strange but...
I heard there's going to be a wedding.
Yes, my dear daughter Alina is marrying a gallant, hard-working and honest fellow. You know the joy that finding a good lad for your daughter brings? No? Thought not. Fighting is all your kind thinks about.
That's not quite true, but... Listen, got any jobs for a witcher?
There are more urgent matters. We'll need to discuss that.
I want to...
Julian's in charge of
business.
He fishes...
Farewell.
Okay, where's Julian at? I think he has a house around here as well, doesn't he? Julian. No. Where could we find this Julian? Maybe he's at the end still?
This place stinks.
Is he in Adam's house for some reason?
Bye.
Bye. I'm very much a man of many words.
I know exactly what you're thinking, gazing at me that way.
Where is this Julian at? Is he actually...
Goodness.
Nope, peasant woman. Sorry for breaking and entering. Old peasant. Door to random house. Hut. He's not gonna be in one of these huts, is he? Enough of spaces there inside. But this tiny little hut, then huge spaces. Okay, how about I go to the quest? Should dearly pay for it. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Ripples. See the healer.
You're different. How interesting.
Come from afar, see no signs of a wedding.
What can we do?
Huh. Maybe he's at the inn, otherwise I'll just go and look around the shore.
No, that's unforgivable.
Wraiths? Nonsense.
There's Julian.
Greetings, Witcher. I've heard a lot of good things about your kind.
That's rare. Usually people treat me like a leper.
Not in my house. When I was a child, I heard many tales of a Witcher who saved my grandfather's life in exchange for a silver penny.
That must have been a while back. I'm Geralt.
Oh, yes. In the olden days. I'm Julian. It's a pleasure.
Tell me the story of your grandfather.
Grandfather, may Melitele watch over his soul, had a plot of land. A piece of a rocky, frozen valley in northern Kovir, and a deserted coal mine with no coal. Grandfather always said that a treasure was concealed in the valley. He worked hard every year to discover that treasure. Initially, many gladly took the jobs he offered and helped. But soon it became clear that Grandfather had gone mad, that there was no treasure. When he was 47, had rheumatism and a collection of Bobolak scalps above his mantle, he was overcome with grief and went outside. He began cursing the heavens, berating all the known gods in the foulest language he knew. The gods answered. There was a terrible rumble, and an avalanche descended on the valley. Grandfather regained consciousness, burrowed out of the snow, and looked around to see something that would change his life. The entire valley was glimmering strangely, glimmering so beautifully that he nearly didn't see the beast coming towards him with a heavy gait. Grandfather fled, bending over once to pick up a strangely glimmering stone. In short, he escaped. Descending from the mountains, he encountered a witcher who agreed to slay the monster in exchange for a silver penny. They returned to the valley, and the witcher slew the beast. He could not help noticing the wealth laying in that valley, yet he demanded nothing beyond the penny promised him earlier. Grandfather grew to trust him and knew that sooner or later someone or something would come along and want to take his treasure, for the treasure in the valley was immense, Geralt. Diamond deposits that took years to extract. They became partners. The Witcher watched the workers, killed monsters, drove off bandits, and Grandfather managed the business. He's a legend in Kovir, and my family is wealthy and respected. That's the whole story.
What's up? Play dice?
What's up?
Soon I'll marry the village mayor's daughter, Alina. We're planning our wedding as we speak.
I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all.
Play dice?
Occasionally. These peasants play insanely often, so I've gotten some practice.
Interesting.
We could play sometime, though I should warn you, I am a professional.
Farewell.
Just save before playing him.
What happened?
Alina went for a walk in the fields and hasn't returned. I'm losing my mind. Geralt, please help me.
Fine. I'll go look for her.
Thank you.
Oh god.
I've taken Berenger's job. Decided to handle this problem myself.
We have a serious problem. The underwater city is the source of the village's wealth. A while back, a group of our divers went missing. Later, we found their boat adrift. Inside, it was slaughter, Witcher. Someone cut them to bits. Then we learned the Vodyanoi worship a monster that thirsts for human blood. They make bloody sacrifices to it on the island. If you eliminated that monstrosity...
Have you tried talking to the Vodyanoi?
That makes no sense. They don't understand our language. Anyway, the underwater ruins are of a human city. We're fully entitled to what's there. Kill Dagon. That's the monster's name. The entire village will be grateful, and I'll give you one of my grandfather's diamonds.
I'll think about it.
Geralt?
An agreement with the Vodyanoi is possible.
Think so.
That is the will of the Lady of the Lake. Care to take issue?
No, Witcher. I'm no fool.
In that case, I'll need something that symbolizes your devotion to her, and your desire to achieve peace with the Vodyanoi.
Of course. What shall I give you?
The alabaster figure depicting a young Vodyanoi capturing a water elemental.
Here it is. It would have fetched a fine price in Vizima, but peace is more important.
We shall speak later.
No.
We shall speak later.
Oh, he's just gonna go in there. Okay, cool. But I can talk to him in there. I'm not sure how well this peace summit is gonna go. Gonna try. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I have to exit again. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Good. Julian. Talk.
Geralt?
Wait.
Farewell.
Stand still.
Geralt?
Play dice with him. Get all the money possible. Yeah, pair of ones. That's just amazing. Can you erase me? No. That's alright. Let's just try to get as many ones as possible. 3 ones. Ah. Next round. We're rolling. This one and this one. Whoa there. Whoa there, buddy. Full house already. These people like to race the pot. I mean, I don't think we're gonna win this, but we can try. Get 2 6s or 2 5s, so we'll be fine. Nope, nothing. Amazing. Ah, crap. We need a 3 or 6. Otherwise we lose. Come on, dice. You have a 2 and 6 chance. Darn it. Darn it, darn, 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 darn. We lost. Ha. Load the game. Hate this minigame. Essentially, reload the game. Because you're just getting whatever you're getting, and that's it. The only decision you can make is maybe go for a full house or not, or stuff like that. But it is a quest, so we will do it. 2 or 3s versus 2 or 3s? Essentially has me beat right now. Nah, just go for those. That's right. That's right. 2 pair. Beat that. 2 pair. But lower pairs. Next round. Five, 5, 6, not bad. 5, 5, 6, also not bad. Just reroll 2. Ah, horrible. Nothing that we need. Next round. Just hope for the best. 6, 6, 5. Oh god, 3 5s. I just need another 6 right here. So let's just reroll everything that's not a 6. I don't want to reload and do this again. Damn you, game. Damn you. One last try, and then we just give up for now and do this later.
I'm itching to eat someone.
Get up.
Oh, we can do this. Just reroll them dice. And roll crap all. That's right. Damn it. You're 4. Good. It's very good. Okay, next round. Come on, dice. Come on. Damn it. Damn you, 5. Damn you. I think I'm gonna keep the 6. Reroll the 5. Hopes of either 6 or 2. Oh no. So we're slightly lower now than we were before. If we get to 2, we are screwed. Otherwise, we win. Good. Didn't want to re-roll the 6 because 6 was at least a high number to like, back us up. And I'm a professional now. Professional. And also money laden. Just full of money. Okay. Somebody wanted me to check out the fields, so let's check out the fields. We still have one swallow, so it's all good. There we go. Why would you run out into the fields where the noon rays are?
I dreamt I was a witcher fighting this monster, and I wasn't afeared at all!
Only fools feel no fear.
Villagers say Berengar's afraid to kill some giant fish. Not you. I want to be a witcher.
Do you think it's fun?
Sure, one like you. Not like Berengar. Witchers are so brave. They never grow ill.
Interesting.
It's not true that witchers are never afraid. Besides, none remain who can complete the mutation.
Too bad. That would be really nice.
Sorry, Alvin.
Oh, that stinks. Hey, Geralt. These fields are great to play in.
Do you have the necklace?
I wear it constantly.
Do you still have nightmares?
Not when I nap during the day, but at night. I have strange dreams.
You needn't tell me.
I dream about Alina. I see her in the fields, dancing in sunlight, searching. She tells me to help, but I know we won't find anything. When I wake, I can't breathe and feel bad.
They're just bad dreams, Alvin.
Okay, cool. In daytime, it is daytime. You better not tell me that's like not daytime. It's not daytime enough. That would be awful. Raspberry patch. What do we want there? Oh, is she there? Is Alina in the raspberry patch? Being attracted by these noon rays?
I carried a shawl full of juicy sun-drenched raspberries for my beloved. Have you seen my shawl, Wanderer? I lost it. I'm to marry soon, but I must see my lover one last time. How sad he'll be if I bring him no sweet raspberries. Love is suffering, a pain that pierces my soul like a spear. Where is my beloved? Come rest in the sun. Ah, my dear dear sister. I cried on your shoulder. Why? Why do I feel so cold?
Because you're dead, Alina.
You lie! I shall scratch your eyes out!
But
Help me! Help!
That's so.
I don't want to.
Interesting.
Yes?
be good.
Raspberry patch. There's something else in here. Oh crap, can't carry anymore. Guess I can eat some. Can slowly heal up with those. So what the hell are you still here?
You killed my beloved Alina!
I didn't mean to!
Lawyer, you were jealous of her! Die, murderer!
Ah!
Great.
Witcher, can you hear me? You who are neither man nor ghost. Mortal whom death follows.
Who are you?
A soul damned to wander the world forever.
Who cursed you?
I myself did, in killing my sister Alina. Out of jealousy.
Really?
Selena?
It's quite a
Love
cruel story.
denied. The sun denied. It burns. At night I sing my plaintive song.
Well, that's just great. Hey there, I guess your beloved has died. A horrible death, being stabbed by her sister. Also, nom raspberries. Oh, where am I following now? Oops, I'm following the wrong quest, am I not? Okay, so let's talk to him. Let's talk. He's not around. Maybe he's inside? Old druid man? No old druid man. The fuck? What happened?
Hi, Geralt.
How did you get here?
I'm not telling. I'll walk with you.
If anything happens, run.
Oh, he's in here? Nope. Definitely not. Oh, there's the hermit. Yes, hiding? Oh, no, never mind. He's just sitting there.
How can I help?
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why does the Lady of the Lake seem skeptical about the search for the Holy Grail?
Many fine knights set out seeking the Grail, abandoning their roles as guardians of peace and justice under the guidance of the Fisher King and the Lady of the Lake. Now the Fisher King is mute and the knight's gone. I think the lady must be very lonely.
But she's a goddess.
You know not how lonely a goddess. Do you think goddesses cannot be lonely? The gods ultimately created us in their own image.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
I heard you're an expert on the legend of the Holy Grail.
You seek the Holy Grail?
I might. Let's talk first.
Know that the legend of the Holy Grail has been studied for centuries. It's been interpreted in myriad ways.
You must know an abridged version. Say, 3 theories?
There are hundreds. But all right, 3. The classic theory, of which I myself am a proponent. The conspiracy theory. And finally, one of the most mysterious. The philosophical or mystical. Which one first?
Tell me the classic theory.
Good choice.
Should be interesting.
The Grail is a cup. A powerful magical object whose meaning cannot be fathomed by even the most powerful sorcerers. This chalice possesses the power to heal all diseases, poisonings, and wounds. And pain will turn into power. One theory also states that in the hands of a rightful ruler, it can heal entire lands and protect their inhabitants from danger, creatures of the dark, natural disasters, and so forth.
Sounds like Dandelion's ballads, only without a love story.
All who drink from this miraculous cup are healed, fortified, and enlightened to understand the truth.
Go on.
Knights have been seeking the Grail for ages, yet none succeeded. Both the noble Lancel and the bold Boars failed. I heard even the Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose has shown interest.
Any specific instructions associated with this theory?
Unfortunately, I know only what I garnered from my books.
The conspiracy theory sounds interesting.
This was popularized by Bronze Dan and begins with a convoluted theory about the derivation of the word Grail. A few tortuous pages in, we learn the Holy Grail is actually Sangreal, which in the Elder tongue denotes royal hallowed blood. Bronze Dan concludes that the Grail is actually the descendants of the prophet Lebioda.
Go on.
These descendants, talented in the ways of magic, were protected by a secret organization before they ultimately mixed their own blood with that of Said, the knowledgeable one. The theory goes on to present the tempestuous and twisted fate of Sangreal, but the author gets lost in his arguments, often contradicts himself. Generally, it turns into an unholy mess.
Enough genealogy and genetics. I sense that's a false trail.
Which theory should I present next?
The philosophical, mystical one.
The most esoteric. The Grail is a concept, a general understanding of good. The search for the Grail is nothing beyond an ordinary quest for perfection.
Interesting.
The Grail has no specific form or shape. It differs for each individual. It can be an object, an idea, a discovery. It can also be a search for the truth about oneself. This theory claims the quest for the Grail to be the goal in itself. The result is of secondary importance.
What are you suggesting?
I serve the lady and am more insightful than you think. I know you return to the world of the living from death, presumably in search of something, but that is none of my concern. Just remember one thing.
What?
At the end of your journey, the Grail may prove to be entirely different from what you initially expected it to be.
Thank you. Farewell.
That was interesting. Good, what else to do now? I guess we could go and talk to Volnoy Priest. That'll be alright with me. Passage to Lakeside. Volnoy Priest and then some... and turn in the quest with the elf. So you can get rid of that stuff. Don't need those kitten plates in our inventory anymore. Or chitin. Onwards, Geralt, faster! You know you can do it. Oh, Noon Race. Oh, that seems to be fairly easy to kill them. A more Noon Race? Fireplace, interesting. No? Well, then I'll be going. Come on, let me through! Let me through to the passage! Where we go? To the elf that seemed very, very annoyed. For some reason. What's attacking me? Why the fuck is Alvin here now? Oh look, another one. How glorious. Actually, I should probably switch my sword, shouldn't I? Okay. We can also go to the old Dryad lady that gave us the quest. Would certainly also be an option. There's nothing over here. So let's move along. Move along until we find that elven craftsman.